Leo, how did you find carnivore?
The first time I came across it, I didn't really know what it was. Yeah, but technically that was my first time. Yeah, so let me tell you about that experience first. Hmm. So I went to college during 2017 to 2021. And somewhere during that time, at one point, I just noticed that one of my friends, uh, she would post a lot of story on her Instagram, and what I would see was just that it seems like she's only eating steak for her meal. Yeah, so she just like takes a photo of like her point of view. So what I can see is just that, oh, it looks like she's only having steak for her meal. Yeah, and at that time when I saw that, yeah, I saw her post this kind of story a couple of times, and my impression was just, hmm, you will get constipated. That's weird. Something like that. And I just brush it off. Like I didn't think too much of it. I just I was still eating my normal normal diet, I guess. But technically that was my first exposure.
So you saw this, you thought she's going to be constipated,
Hmm.
and then what was the point that you decided, okay, well, I'm going to give it a try?
Hmm. Okay. So fast forward to, I guess, the November, the end of 2021. Yeah, the end of 2021. Uh, I got eye floaters. Yeah. Do you know what they are? Oh, okay. So let's see. Yeah, I got eye floaters, and yeah, basically in your vision you can see a lot of like floating little black spots. Yeah. So that was pretty annoying and scary. Yeah. So actually, when I was like very little, I already knew what this condition was because like um I remember like one day I was like watching TV, and I just saw that a TV show was like showing the audience like what kind of condition eye floaters are. And at that time, my young self, I just told myself, holy shit, this is like so scary. I never want to get this. Yeah. So, yeah, when it was like the end of 2021, when I first got it, I just thought, oh, I'm screwed. Yeah. So, um, I did some research online, and basically, according to what I found, um, as a younger person, you're not really supposed to get this. This is like a condition for like older people. Yeah, and um, if you get this when you are younger, that means you are very nearsighted. Yeah, usually it means you are very nearsighted. And I realized, oh yeah, I'm pretty nearsighted. Maybe that's why. Yeah, but anyways, I also learned that when you have this kind of condition, you need to like be very mindful of how many floaters you have, because like once you notice that you have some new floating things in your vision, um, you need to go to see your doctor immediately, because that can mean that maybe your eyes are blinding, and that needs to be like dealt with as soon as possible. Yeah. But basically, I went to see some doctors, and what they would told me was that, oh, you are very nearsighted, so that's why you are getting this like at a younger age, and they would tell me to like maybe have my eyes checked once every in like once in a while, something like that. So they didn't really give me any like very practical solutions. Yeah. So basically back then my mindset was just, oh, every day I want to like check how many floaters I have because I don't want to have new one and I don't notice and I can go blind without surgery. Yeah. And also it's very annoying. Yeah, like in your vision, you just see a lot of things that are like kind of blocking what you are seeing. Yeah. Um. So at the time, I was like pretty anxious all the time. I always needed to like keep track of the numbers, and it was actually pretty hard. It's, I guess, pretty impossible because like they are always moving, and when you want to like focus on them, um, they are going to drift away. Yeah. So what was happening was that I always needed to keep an eye on how many voters I have, but I actually couldn't really, but I still needed to try. So I was always like so anxious. Yeah, and I want to, before I talk about how I went into carnival, I want to talk more about how I floaters was like bothering me. So I also learned from the internet that um, if you can feel that like the side of your vision, if you can feel that the side of your vision has some flashlights, that can be a sign of retinal detachment. Basically, what I was talking about was retinal detachment. So, like, if you see that you have new floaters, it can be a sign of retinal detachment. And if you see that, oh, the side of your vision, you can feel some flashes, that can also be a sign of retinal detachment. Yeah. So, uh, those are the information I learned after I got eye floaters. So, yeah, what I would do was that, oh, I always need to count how many floaters I have, and every time I can feel some flashes, it can be it can be happening just from like normal lights, but I would just panic. Yeah, yeah. And like when I was sleeping, so when you are closing your eyes, you can, I don't know, like I am just always very worried about if I can feel flashes. Yeah. So for example, like maybe I'm sleeping and my family, they turn on the light uh, from the other room and I feel that, I'll immediately just like freak out, I guess. Yeah. But
Sounds like it was becoming a real anxiety point for you, yeah?
for sure, definitely. Yeah. Like all day, all the time, I was just like always thinking about how many floaters I have and if I can notice some flashes that's like coming from my own body. Yeah, because like when I say flashes, the theory is that it's because your retina is like chipping away, so it can create some flash sensation. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But yeah, so that's pretty much it. I was like feeling pretty anxious, and doctors, they didn't really help me. Yeah, like they would, I went to see different kinds of doctors, like just western medicine doctors and Chinese medicine doctors. Yeah. And yeah, they have tried maybe eye drops. They have tried just give me some like powder, like Chinese powdered medicine, and they have tried like acupuncture. Yeah, but they, I always felt like, I don't feel like this is going to help me. Yeah, this feels like it's just not going to be effective enough. Like I could feel that. Yeah. But anyways, I just didn't want to give up because like I just wanted to do something about it because I don't want to like um I wanted to have more control, I guess. So all day, every day, I just search like eye floaters on YouTube, and like I will like filter the results. Like I'll choose to see the newest videos. So every day I'll try to like see if there are like new content about eye floaters. Yeah, and yeah, I watched so many videos, and most of them didn't help me. Like I feel like they were always talking about something that doesn't work. Yeah, like for example, pineapple's enzyme. Yeah, maybe it's called bromelain or something. Like you can try to take that and it can help. But I always felt like, this doesn't feel really helpful or something. It didn't like the things I saw. They all didn't feel like very big changes. So I would always feel, I'm skeptical or something. Yeah, but yeah. So I got eye floaters at the end of 2021, and I went carnivore uh, in the April of 2022. So somewhere during the these two times, um, I came across Dr. Barry's video about dry eye. Yeah, I remember like the video was always in my algorithm, but I always didn't click it. But it was like in my feed too often. So one day I just thought, okay, I'll watch it. Yeah. And then in the video he just talked about, oh, you can eat this way and this can help you with your dry eye. Yeah. And um he seemed pretty knowledgeable. Like he seemed like he knew what he was talking about, and like he always say, "Oh, when he mentions some theory, he always say, "Oh, I have the research link in my description." So it's like, he looks like he did. It looks like he did his homework, and he's not like making things up. And after I watched the video, I just had a realization. I just thought, oh, I didn't know diet can like affect your eye health. Um, Maybe I already kind of knew it before because like growing up, people would say, oh, you need to take some vitamins or some nutrients. But I always didn't think, oh, you need to uh, use what you eat to like your diet to change your to improve your eye health. So after I watched his dry eye video, um, I, I don't know. I just like gradually started to watch more and more of his videos. Yeah, and basically, long story short, through his content, yeah, I also watch like his videos with like other creators because like he goes on the interviews with of some other creators, right? But I just watch a lot of videos of him, and basically I just learned that seed oils are bad for your eye health because like he talked about macular degeneration pretty much in his channel. Yeah, so yeah, he says that, oh, seed oils can maybe be a driver of macular degeneration, and carbs can be bad for your eye health or something, or like just carbs are not very good for your health. Like, so I just had those ideas. Yeah, and yeah, and gradually I knew that, oh, he was like promoting a carnivore diet. Yeah, and it just like made sense, right? Because it didn't have seed oils and it didn't have a lot of carbs. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And I realized, oh, I actually already kind of knew this before when I was in college. Hmm, let me do some further research. Yeah. So this is a long story, but like because like you are only eating meat, like holy shit, what's that? Like there's no way. Yeah. So I guess like so I just did like more research because like my programming growing up was that you need to eat vegetables, you need to eat plants, and you need to like cut down on your meat intake. Like eating a lot of meat is bad for you. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. So I guess like one video that really um made myself feel more relieved was like his video about his poop. Yeah, so like he talked about how his poop condition is on a carnivore diet, and like in the video, um, everything he mentioned was like improved. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I think he mentioned like his urgency, like he felt less urgent when he wants to poop, and maybe the stinkiness, something like that. But everything improved, so it's completely different from my belief. Like I thought, oh, you are just going to get constipated, like I mentioned, right? Yeah, but it's like so much better. Yeah, so it's like really opened my eyes. And aside from that, I also learned that he is like, according to what he was saying, he was feeding his newborn baby maybe predominantly meat. Yeah. So I also thought, no one would want to hurt their children. Maybe he's really onto something. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But anyway, basically, I was just like very skeptical. Yeah, but I just did a lot of research about why eating a lot of meat is fine, I guess, and eventually it just like made sense. So yeah, that's like pretty much why I decided to try it in like
So
April.
it's been more than 2.5 years.
Yes, but like yeah, you
Right.
can.
So more than 2.5 years. Um, what is it like living in Taiwan and not eating carbs? Do people
Hmm.
look at you like you're strange?
So let's see. My family in the beginning, they definitely felt. I feel like they think my diet is weird. Not really because I'm not eating carbs, I guess. Yeah. What's like more concerning is the fact that I'm eating a lot of meat and not really any plant. Yeah. But I guess it depends. Like some people, they have like a stronger belief on carbs. Like they think, oh, you just need to always eat rice. Yeah. When it, for example, my grandma, like to this day, she would still tell me to eat rice. She just thinks that's like better. Like she just say, oh, no one doesn't eat rice, I guess, something like that. But let me see. When it comes to my, yeah, so I don't socialize too much. Yeah, so I don't really feel like my friends have said that my have like expressed major like questioning when it comes to my diet. And um, at my workplace, I guess people don't really care. I feel like people are generally not very curious. Yeah, like so. Maybe to answer your question, I only for right now I only feel like my grandma, she has a stronger emphasis on ingesting carbs, rice.
Right. Right. Interesting. So, I guess an important question is, after 2.5 years, has the eye floater problem resolved?
Hmm. So when I went into carnivore, I didn't have any expectations. Yeah, I just thought, maybe this is not going to be dangerous, and this can be beneficial for my eye health, according to the theory I came across. Yeah, so I didn't know when my eye floaters improved, but yeah, my mental state is so much better. Like I don't know because like everyone says that their mental health improved on this kind of diet, right? So maybe my eye floaters are pretty much the same, but like I'm able to like cope with them. Just like they don't bother me whatsoever now. Like, but there are a lot of reasons why. But when it comes to the floaters themselves, I feel like the numbers have definitely decreased, and I don't generally, I don't generally perceive them now. I don't know if it's because my mental health improved or like the eye floaters themselves improved, but basically they don't really bother me. But if I want to try to see, like I can still see some floating things, but I feel like the numbers have decreased. But yeah, I don't know when this improvement happened. Mm.
But so definitely you don't have that persistent anxiety anymore. That's
Mm.
gone. Oh,
Uh,
that's awesome.
also, I noticed that like I was very like I was so much more anxious before. Like even without the eye floaters, I still my anxiety problem still improved. Yeah, because I feel like my past self maybe I don't know, like I wasn't really able to try things. Um, like yeah, so, like for example, but how do I say it? Like I just want to say that yeah, I'm less anxious about eye floaters now, but when it comes to other aspects of my life, I'm also less anxious. Like yeah, I can go deeper if you want.
Yeah, I mean, so do you mind telling me how old are you?
uh, right now it's 25.
Right. So, given your age, I mean, I think generally speaking, I'm twice your age. I think generally speaking, what I notice is people around your age are typically more anxious than
Oh.
we would have been at the similar age. So, I think I wonder if you notice when you look around at your friends or your peers at work, do you now kind of look at them and feel like, "Wow, was I that anxious before?"
Hmm. Mm, I feel like uh, it depends. Like some people, they are still doing fine. Like some, I feel like some people are their mental health like they are eating a normal diet, but their mental health is better, still better than mine. But yeah, I can definitely feel that. Oh, some people, their anxious energy is like affecting me, and I just feel like, you should hop on my diet, and you will be a better person in general. I guess like you will give off more pleasant vibe.
Yeah.
Oh, but
And
yeah, I want to say that I agree with what you said. Like, I feel like younger people are more less social. Yeah, I don't know if it is because of the diet or it's because like of the way we were brought up. But I feel like older people in general are more sociable.
interesting. Yeah. Um, yeah, I think it's probably a confluence of factors, but yeah,
Mm,
something to do with, upbringing and stuff like that is probably part of it. Um So, along the lines of the reduction in anxiety, have you noticed any other improvements that might contribute to that? For example, like has your sleep improved? Has your energy increased?
So like aside from my mental health, what other things have improved? Mm, okay. So my skin definitely improved. Like, uh, although I don't know if you can see it, I have like a little thing here. I don't know, because like, but yeah, in general, like my skin has gotten so much better. Like in the past, when I touched my skin, I would always felt some raised spots. Like it would be weird if my skin didn't have raised spots. And yeah, I would always have like my skin was not too bad, but yeah, um, it would be it would have some pimples here and there, pretty often. Like it's pretty normal that yeah, I like so like right now when I touch my skin, it feels pretty smooth, and I don't think I could do that before. Yeah, so my skin. Um, and aside from my mental, oh my teeth, I feel like, yeah. So um, I could always remember that in the past when I tried to lick my wisdom teeth area, I could feel that they were half stuck in my gum. Yeah, but right now they are completely out. But I'm not sure if this happened after I went carnivore. Yeah, but right now I'm pretty, I guess, not worried about my teeth health. Like in the past, um, maybe in the past I would have this like feeling that, oh, I never knew when my teeth or like other parts of my body will uh, be broken or something. Like I had this kind of hopelessness. Like I couldn't really control my fate. Yeah, I just thought, oh my god, like why is life so annoying? Like you never know when you will have like problems. I guess like I had that realization one day when my wisdom teeth were hurting or something. Yeah, but like right now my teeth are completely out, and I don't really feel like my teeth will have some problems in the future. Yeah.
Mm. Oh, nice. So day to day, how are you eating? How many times do you eat, and what are the meals made up of?
I've been trying to eat some raw food, so some raw meat, raw eggs. So yeah, right now it really depends. Like it depends on my mood, but overall, I want to say that I feel better when I'm eating more meat. I guess I right now usually eat meat coupled with kimchi, and the kimchi is like I check the ingredients. It's like I guess clean. Yeah, that's like my main food. Oh, and also raw eggs.
And so is that like twice a day, 3 times a day?
Hmm. Yeah, it also depends. Like if I'm busy, I'll just eat once a day, but it's not going to be 3 times a day. I don't think I've done that during my journey. So this is like a plus. Like it saves a lot of time. Yeah.
True, it does, yeah. Um, so if a friend asked you, "Okay, Leo, how can I get started with carnivore?
Oh.
I wanna get rid of my anxiety, or I just wanna feel healthier." What
Hmm.
advice would you give them for getting started?
Hmm. I guess if they are already so open to this point, like they already think, oh, this is going to help with their problems. Um. Hmm. So I guess I'll just recommend them some nice spots, like some resort, like like because like getting the meat you want is a little bit tricky, I guess, because like you need to consider a lot of factors when it comes. For example, price. For example, how delicious it is, and maybe how easy it is for you to get it, something like that. So yeah, I'll probably just like recommend them um, some places that I usually get my meat from, and maybe just encourage them. I don't know if I feel like the most people's problems are not they they don't know how to start. It's just they don't want to start. Like they just think it doesn't work. They think it's stupid, or like they think they don't need to change their diet. But if someone already knows, oh, I have anxiety, and I think this kind of diet can help with my anxiety, then I was I would feel like then it's good. You just do it. You will feel better. Yeah, I feel like
Right.
when they already have that kind of mindset, they are going to do it.
So, have you ever spoken to that friend of yours, that
Oh,
had the pictures of the steak on her Instagram?
yeah. So we follow each other now. I guess she reached out to me first or something. But as far as I know, she's not eating a normal diet now, and the reason she quit it because like she went, yeah, I guess she went carnivore, and the time period was like very early in the day, like even earlier than I started carnivore, and I guess like she was being doubted by people around her, and she started to question herself or something. Maybe she felt some improvements, but they were not insane or something, and she was like being questioned by maybe she was questioning herself, and she was also being questioned by the people around her. So I guess because of that, she stopped. And yeah, as far as I know, right now she's like not eating this kind of diet, but she looks fine, and she supports my idea. So I don't know. Maybe one day she'll try it again or something.
So, Leo, if people want to reach out to you, do you have any social media or way of getting in contact?
My Instagram is chocolate dot DAMA. And yeah, I want to mention that the reason my account name has chocolate is because I used to really like chocolate, but um, I I don't remember when was the last time I ate chocolate. So I want to encourage people. You guys can do it. I was a sugar addict. Yeah, I'm super strict now. I'm very proud of myself. I don't really put junk in my body.
Nice. Well, I'll link to your Instagram below. Thank you so much for coming on and sharing your story, Leo. I really
Thank you,
appreciate
Dave.
your time.
Thank you for this opportunity.